Morning, everybody. I have Miss Piper here. She is our 6-month-old red heeler mix. We are out for our morning walk, and this time it is all off leash. She is at her 2-week mark, which means she exactly has 1 week to go until her go home session. And her owner was very worried because she was such a flight risk before training. I said, can you even believe in 3 weeks she's going to be completely off leash with you outside? And she really just couldn't believe it. So seeing is believing. Training is working. E-collar training works. It gives you a whole life with your dog that frees them from being at the end of a tight leash. So you can go on hikes and walks and not have to worry if your front door opens and she gets out, she's gone. And go chasing her around the neighborhood. So right now, as you can see, we're working on our e-collar heel. I have a leash dragging, but we are not using it. Good girl. So basically with the e-collar heel, we have trained her to be at the left side, following the left leg. Okay, if she can't see my left knee, she's too far ahead. If she moves out of that pocket, that's when the e-collar comes on, okay? So if she goes too far ahead, we use our stem. If she goes too far to the left, behind my legs, that would be a tone. And it's not just one tone, it's beep, 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 until she finds that spot. Once she knows we hold her accountable for staying in this spot and we are consistent with it, she stops making the mistake. It's that simple. Now she holds herself accountable for being there. You have your e-collar if you need it, but you don't use it. How cool is that? I mean, I really could feel like I could walk miles with her, and she is a dog who was putting her owner through absolute misery on walks, pulling, eating stuff off the ground, going after wildlife. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Oh, what a good girl. Stay. Down. She hears me. She doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna click. And she lays down. This is your accountability button, okay? This is if you ask your dog to do something that they understand and know. They look at you, pretend they don't hear you, pretend they, they don't understand, they don't wanna listen. We know she knows down. So this gives you, literally, it's like an invisible leash. So this is like, hey, I asked you to down and you didn't. We're low, we're at a 13. One click at that, she said, oh, that's right, I have to listen. Okay, as you stay consistent with that, you're gonna be phasing this out because she's gonna say, oh, it's not even worth it for me to wait. I should just listen the first time because if I don't, this click will come in, okay? All right, guys, let's try a recall. So to get her to us, we're gonna be saying C-O-M-E, tapping the tone here, praising, and then she should land somewhere right here, okay? Piper, come. Good girl. Oh, there you are, right in front of me. She sits. Good girl. Let's take it back into a heel. I'm going to say that word, tap my tone, and start walking. Heel. Now I watch for position. So she's a little bit too forward, okay? So watch me, okay? I'm going to purposely set her up for going ahead by abruptly slowing down. If she shoots past my leg, I'm going to press and hold. Oh, good girl. She fixed herself. But this is how we keep our dogs accountable, right? So she knows that I'm like watching her, I'm watching her position, and that's what's gonna keep her right next to my side. And I can turn, she'll stay right by me. Beautiful. Good girl. Now we're gonna do something that I always find interesting, which is we're gonna repeat the exact same scenario and see if she can lay down on the first time without me having to click the collar. Oh, beautiful. Good girl. Piper, down. She turns her head, click. She lays down. It's okay. This is why we're training. And remember, she hasn't been doing this for very long. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and she's 6 months old. And just 2 weeks ago, she couldn't even be off leash. We're gonna keep trying. Piper, break. Good girl. That's my good girl. Look at her off leash. No
right?
commands. She's a good girl. She sees Josh down there. Good. Sit. Good girl. No. Sit. Good. Piper. Down. No click on the collar. That's how I'm going to end my session, because she says, oh, if I just listen the first time, I escape the e-collar. Piper. Break. Good girl. Okay, we're going to try an organic recall with just the tone. See if she responds, okay? That's my girl. Good girl. Nice work. Good job, baby. Sit. Good. Break. Good.